Alrighty, here we go. Becca is taking on Seeker. And this is one that Becca could possibly lose. Her deck isn't particularly quick. And if Seeker gets a lot of defense out and a lot of those stalling cards, I don't know, I think Becca is probably going to lose to Seeker. I don't see her being able to beat him fast enough unless Seeker draws bad hands, of course, but this might actually be an interesting one. Alright, Seeker. Oh, Guardian Angel Joan. That is a very good card for Becca to draw early. And I am going to my comments section as well. And, those are two very good cards for Seeker to draw on the first turn. And I did mention this in the last video, and let's get that sandwich. Alright, down goes Witch of the Black Forest. And goes to fuse Sandwich, and with the one in the hand, I wonder if that was an accident. Maybe not. 2100 attack might get off the defense and then in for a direct attack. And then tribute it next turn maybe for Guardian Angel Joan if it's a stronger monster. And Seeker has Gear Golem of the Moving Fortress. Yu-Gi-Oh! Early days. 8 games have been announced for it so far. I did mention this in one of the previous duels of today, but just as just another one. So this game is coming out on 27th of February 2025. It does say more titles to be announced as well, so we could have more. There's 8 so far. This is on Konami's website as well. Alright, we are about to see Guardian Angel Joan. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, that was 1998 on the Game Boy. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 2, Dark Duel Stories, 1999 on the Game Boy. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel Stories, 2000 on the Game Boy Color. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 4, Battle of Great Duelist, 2000 on Game Boy Color. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist Soul, that was in 2001 on Game Boy Advanced. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 6, Expert 2, 2001 on Game Boy Advanced. And down goes Monster Reborn. Becca will bring back the sandwich, and she's also got Injection Fairy Lily as well. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards, 2002, Game Boy Advanced, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Reshef of Destruction, 2003, Game Boy Advanced. We could have more. There's 8 so far. I have not played any of those games. Hopefully the Dungeon Dice Monsters one gets added to that as well. That'd be really cool. Again, I didn't play that game, but it was I think it was Joe who mentioned that game if I'd played it before, which I hadn't, but apparently it's quite a hard game to get the hang of, but once you do, it's really, really fun. And we'll admit, when I first saw Dungeon Dice Monsters in the anime, I wanted to play it. Like, I wanted to play Dungeon Dice Monsters. Stumbling. Again, good card, but brain control. That's not good. Guardian Angel Joan is going to be able to destroy Sandwich, and Seeker is going to get 2100 life points. Okay. I'm off to my comments section now. I believe that's where we're up to. SCH292 says, talk about the sponsor stuff. I watch a lot of gun channel content. Some of the big gun YouTube channels, which I will not name, some of them do multiple sponsor in the same video. I find it annoying when I hear one of them, if I'm being completely honest. And Stumbling puts Fairy Injection Lily to defense mode. Becca's looking alright so far. Strings only has 2 cards in hand. And SCH292 also says, Johnny's deck, when I was a kid and saw the cards he played, it was mostly female cards, of course, Musician King and Metal Morph. So just think of early female waifu cards for his deck, for his Duelist Kingdom deck, yeah. I might do Johnny Steps at some point. I mean, why not? Everyone else gets a turn, we might as well give old Dreadlocks his turn as well. Costas D99 says, Rebecca and Joey never fail to give us an awesome duel. I really wish these two were the Grand Championship finalists, but they lost to Siegfried and Leon. Atada 1008, I would love to have a duel with you. So it has been an idea before. Becca gonna get, it was Sangan that was destroyed as well. It has been an idea for this channel at some point to get fans in to do online duels. I don't know how many of you actually play Legacy of the Duelist. When it comes to Master Duel, I do have Master Duel, but I've never really played it, so I don't have any cards on it. In fact, I have the PS5 here. The PS4 is in the other room. I think I actually have Master Duel on that PS4. I haven't used that PS4 for gaming for years. I use it as an entertainment system to watch like Netflix and binge and YouTube and whatnot. But yes, that has been an idea pitched to the channel in the past as well, where we get everyone to like come in and just have online duels. I can record it on my end, whether anyone out there can record as well, but it's definitely something I want to do at some stage. Oh, Dark Lord Marie. Although, really no point playing it. There's 4 cards in Seeker's hand. Stone Statue of the Aztecs. Seeker's almost out of life points here. But yeah, playing against fans of the channel, that is definitely something that is going to happen one day. And, Dark Door's on the field. I missed that. I do intend to do Twitch at some point. I reckon it would be fun to live stream duels against fans of the channel as well. That might be the idea for Twitch. It'll be a 2025 thing. We get through Christmas. But it would be a lot of fun. We could have like, if there was enough of us, we could even do like a tournament. If there was like 8 or 16 or however many fans who want to like compete in a tournament, we could all make our own decks and have a big duel tournament. It'd be so much fun. And it would be rewarding, if that makes sense as well for me, to be able to play against fans of the channel. It'd be a lot of fun and it'd be very rewarding. Alright, Witch of the Black Forest. It's not looking good. Supply Squad, Guardian Angel Joan, 1100. It does not look good for Becca because Seeker has got a lot of cards in hand and we know that he's got a few Exodia pieces. He'd be very close to it. Card Trader throws another one back to the deck. Oh, Monster Reborn from Seeker. Okay. Oh, if he's Monster Reborning one of those, then... Oh, that's not a good sign. Stumbling will put it to defense mode. RJ Hardesty 334 says, thank you so much for your content, bro. Appreciate you, Hardesty 334. Whose turn is it? Jar of Greed from Seeker. And throughout all of 2025, I've got Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Like, I'll be doing Yu-Gi-Oh stuff all through 2025 and for the long foreseeable future. I mean, I could do Yu-Gi-Oh content forever. Like, there's so many possibilities with Yu-Gi-Oh, it's pretty much endless. Supply Squad activates with Sangan. Man, with these cards that Seeker has drawn early on, it is very difficult to stop him. He's got another Exodia piece, and there it is. Alright. Well, Becca will have to win 2 in a row against Seeker, who is very, very tough to beat sometimes. But it's not over till it's over. So Seeker has won the first match. Alright, as we set up, Lefty 1800 says, let's be for real, that was more than luck. Weevil so cheated he snuck his best cards on the top to get an unfair advantage. Both times he had just the right monster. He had a Monster Reborn and had the right monster to outpour, sure. And Trap Hole and Man-Eater Bug, yeah right, bro cheated. That was for the Duke Devlin and Weevil match. You know what, I wouldn't put it past Weevil to cheat. Him and that bowl haircut of his. Octavia Hirschberg 5280 says, amazing content as always. Appreciate you. Octavia Hirschberg as... Oh, that's not a bad starting hand for Becca. Tribute to the Doomed. Injection Fairy Lily. Alright, Tribute to the Doomed is activated. Stamping Destruction is thrown. So D-Spell can get rid of Seeker's good magic cards that he'll play to benefit his deck. And, oh, it was a Witch of the Black Forest that was destroyed from Seeker, who's already pulled Exodia's head. It's not necessarily a good start for Becca, if you see that, but this is so. Injection Fairy Lily is going to have 3,400 attack points, and Seeker is going to lose a massive... So he'll be down to 4,600. Okay. So Becca has done a lot of life point damage on her first turn. TS Cheek says, previewing, and all in caps, my boy Joey gonna go 2-2. I feel it. Fire Princess, don't know. Flame Swordsman. And then there is a comment on that, slightly after, saying, oh, I am big sad about this. That was for the, was that for Becca and Joey's match? Yeah, Becca and Joey's match. It was a good match. It was a very fun match, but Joey also got rotten luck in that match. You gotta be fair there. Like, Joey's luck was absolutely abysmal. Okay, Becca going in for the attack again. This time it's Charcoal Impachi. Bad thing is about Injection Fairy Lily, though, it's a very costly card. Becca's life points are half gone. She can only attack with it one more time. But she'll get another direct attack in. She's got Luster Dragon 2 there now as well. Rare Hunter Gaming 8689, another long fan of the channel as well. Hey, first of all, greetings from Germany. I'm finally back and can watch the new videos. The series with Rebecca is off to a great start again. Unfortunately, the one with Jaden, Gravekeepers, and Chaz wasn't as great as expected, but to everyone's taste. Looking forward to the new videos. I'm going to do a Battle City run with Chaz and also Jaden as well, and I'll put little increments to their deck, not to make them brutally overpowered for Battle City. Actually, you know what? I might follow their Season 1 decks. That way we can get a true GX versus Battle City. That way it's more authentic if they're using their true authentic decks. But they will play again. I reckon their Battle City series will be a lot better because I'll have more solid competition. Duelist Kingdom, Chaz with those Ojamas, and Jaden, like, they were just a little bit too strong. But it was still, it was fun to watch, but it will even be better to watch them for Battle City. Alright, what's Becca going for here? Witch of the Black Forest as Seeker. Oh, he's Monster Reborn. Another Witch of the Black Forest. This is... Becca has to attack. She has no choice. Otherwise, Witch of the Black Forest is going to have to be destroyed eventually anyway. Is that... No! No, okay. Seeker doesn't have 5. He doesn't have all 5 of them in his hand yet. And Becca... Oh my god, he's down to 100 life points. Oh, come on, don't tell me he's going to draw Exodia with 100 life points for me. No, I would genuinely feel ripped off if Seeker drew Exodia. He drew a card, but he doesn't have it. He throws down a defense. I tell you what, I reckon you'd have to say that Seeker probably has at least 4 of them. If not, he'd be very close. Minimum 3, like, of course. I reckon Seeker probably has 4 of them. There goes down Witch of the Black Forest. And Seeker, I mean, he's not playing any magic or traps. So I reckon he's got a lot of Exodia cards. I reckon he's got 4. He's probably got like a couple of other throwaway defenses or something. Oh, all right, Becca. She gets one back. It is 1-1. She'll have to win. Oh, of all the duels not to be able to see. Are there any footnotes on my... There isn't. I can't even tell you what Seeker had in his hand. Alright, Rashidi NN. Dungeon Dice Monster will be on Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days game. Leaked list of games came out. Oh, I wonder if that's different from the Konami list. If it is, I would love to see that Dungeon Dice Monster on that Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days. In fact, I'll be surprised if they didn't put that on there. And Rashidi NN also says, Beyblades, kids playing with toys and using their imaginations. Good old days. Oh man, every lunchtime. When we used to get lunch from the canteen, or they used to deliver like lunches in those brown paper bags in Australia. I don't know if they did that everywhere else in the world, but there would be like a plastic container and all the lunches would be in there, and every day at lunch, a couple of students from each class would go down to the canteen and bring the lunches back in this crate. When lunchtime came, we would all go to the canteen and so what we'd do, someone would go and return the lunch crates, but instead of returning them, we'd return them at the end of lunch. During lunch, we were using them as Beyblade arenas. Skalingle flips up. Remove trap is drawn. Now, Becca does have Guardian Angel Joan again, which is a good card to start off with. And Rashidi NN also says, damn, Joey's luck ran out, right out the door. That was for the Becca and Joey match. Dude, Joey's luck in that second match was absolute stuff of folklore. He got hit with his roulette spider, lost 4,000 life points because it halved his life points. He was on 8,000. And then he lost a coin toss with Time Wizard. And then Becca just flicked him off. All right, Guardian Angel Joan at 2,800 comes to the field. Sangan's effect is just activated. There's Jar of Greed from Seeker. Now, Sangan can pull Injection Fairy Lily. Witch of the Black Forest can also pull in Fairy Injection Lily, actually, but Fairy Injection Lily has been the one that's chosen. It's probably the most useful card for Becca right now because it can get up to 3,400 attack points. A1465 says, I have been watching your videos for the last few months. You have made my life better in so many ways. Thank you for your service, sir. A1465, it's my pleasure if it's making people's lives better. To hear that as a content creator, that is actually quite something. So appreciate that comment, and if I'm making people's lives better, it just makes this all the more worth doing. As Becca draws Shadow Ghoul. And luckily Becca has Dispel, because Dark Door, that is a horrendous card if you're trying to attack to avoid an Exodia loss. As Injection Fairy Lily comes to the field, and the last comment I have here was from RJ Hardesty as well. 334 says, LOL bro, it's pronounced like this, and I think I might have read this one when I woke up this morning. Hard, then ES, then TY. So hardest T is how I'm running that. Not sure if that helps. It does help a lot. It's there've been some usernames on the channel as the months have gone on, and some of them have been quite tough to pronounce at times, but I do my best. As 1000 was Sangan, and Guardian Angel Jones already been in for an attack. So RJ Hardesty is how I read that. I mean, it's good having you all here to enjoy this stuff. When I first put together the Yu-Gi-Oh series, I was like, this could be a big thing if people manage to find it. I didn't think it'd grow this fast. At the start of the year, my sub count was at about 780 or so, I think. Yesterday, it reached 2,500. So that's an increase of, 8, 16, 20. It's more than tripled in I hit 1,000 subs on April 20th. So that was only about, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So that was about 8 months ago. So in 8 months, my sub count has doubled and halved. That's how quickly, and that was right about the same time, around that April and May period where I started this Yu-Gi-Oh series. So that's how quickly the channel has grown. Like, I didn't think I would be at 2,500 subs by the end of the year, as Seeker is down to 1,800 points. Becca might have him. Becca might have him. So definitely a very, very interesting 2025 coming up with that Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days game. There's also Pokemon ZA. I'm also really looking forward to that. I will say GTA 6, but are we going to get GTA 6 in 2025? Probably not. And, oh, Dark Core. Oh, and Brain Control, which costs 800 life points. If Seeker takes Shadow Ghoul, it won't work because Injection Fairy Lily can boost itself to 3,400. If Seeker takes Fairy Injection Lily, he can't attack with it because he has less than 2,000 life points. Oh, Seeker's trapped. He's obviously had nothing left to... He's got nothing left he can do. Throws down another defense. He's got no cards left in his hand. I think Becca might have him. Oh, it depends what that face down is. It doesn't matter. Injection Fairy Lily will be able to destroy it. I think Becca's got him. She was down 1-0 and she's come back, and it looks like she might win this 2-1. Maybe just assessing her options. Here it is. Oh, it's Wall of Illusion. It's 2150 with that yellow luster shield. Also called Chaos Shield by Panic as well. Becca spends 2,000 life points. Injection Fairy Lily goes back to her hand. But this one is done. Shadow Ghoul in for the attack, and Becca got him. Becca got him. Only just. I reckon that second duel, there were a few Exodia cards in that hand. But Becca got him. 2-1, and she remains undefeated for her Battle City run. I wonder how far she can go. Oh, what a match. For a Seeker match. That was actually fun. Rebecca was the only one that was entertaining. Seeker sucks. He's always tanks matches in terms of quality, but Becca made it good. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. I'll be back at it again tomorrow as well. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. Who's Becca up against next? I will quickly just check that myself. She will be playing against Esperoba, so that should be an easy win, actually. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and thanks for leaving all the comments. Appreciate you all wherever you are in the world. Stay safe. Take care. Farewell.